Senator Luján.
Thank you, Chuck. Good morning, everyone. You know, to carry off of what my colleagues are sharing this morning after this hearing yesterday, I don't know how many of you had a chance to take it in. I'm going to carry forward a little bit where Senator Kane was just talking about. While Mr. Vogt responded to Senator Kane and saying that he was not there to talk about this report that he authored. He's the coach, he wrote the playbook. When I asked him to further clarify why this group and this document was founded and put together, he owned it. He said it right there, his words to the committee and to the American people. So just make no mistake about what's coming. Mr. Vogt is the person, the proof that this document exists, Project 2025, the documents that got put into it, this notion that all of these programs that make a difference, a positive difference in people's lives, to help when those utility bills get a little high. Right now, everyone's wearing jackets, scarves. You're worried about getting cold. We had this crazy storm that hit a big part of America that usually doesn't get piles of snow. Did you all see those photos in Florida?
Beach.
The entire South. You can't stay warm in the winter and your heat goes out. You can't insulate your home. You might die. You're going to get really sick, and especially for the most vulnerable against us. Why in the world would this person author an effort to eliminate the programs that matter in, let's pick a few states. How about Ohio and Wisconsin, where some of my colleagues serve on that committee, where their constituents depend on these programs every day? Well, one area that caught my attention in this document is, it said, quote, Head Start participants have worse behavior and academic outcomes than children who do not enroll in the program. I think Mr. Vogt was surprised when I told him I went to Head Start. Got me to the United States Senate. What do you think about that? Didn't respond. My constituents that go to that Head Start that's steps away from the church that I go to, when I'm back in New Mexico, what's he telling to these kids all across America? And what's he saying about early childhood education? Why is that on the chopping block? And quite honestly, every one of these programs and other programs that President Trump has talked about in a favorable way, it's all on the chopping block. As a matter of fact, when these budgets come to the American people and to Congress, they're going to have Mr. Vogt's signature on them, just like these other budgets do as well. So I'm very concerned about where we stand today, and here's what it comes down to. All of those teachers, those police officers, the firefighters, the pipe fitters, the iron workers, the builders back in New Mexico, those small businesses that are our favorites. I hope someone speaks up when these budgets come forward and they're going to increase costs on all of these families and make things harder. There's got to be a better way to do this. As I close here, just make no mistake about all my brothers and sisters who have claimed that Project 2025 didn't exist, that they never read it, that they weren't aware of it, because Mr. Vogt is proof that it exists. And now he's being nominated as the head person to put these budgets together. It's about time that someone's honest with the American people, and I certainly hope that President Trump and others are willing to speak up about this nonsense and just own it, just like Mr. Vogt did.